Hey there, everyone. Let's get into this really quick, right? I'm a little bit out of breath because I ran upstairs to make it in time. Yeah, we are officially hi, Sultanitas. We are officially back from a quick break, and that's of course fine. There might be some. That's a good spot start there. Thanks. Well, I'm very happy to be back because last time we had a little bit of a break, and that's totally fine. But right now we're starting off with the same rhythm like always. This week is D&D. Next week there won't be. The week after that will be. So we're changing up rhythms a little bit. If that ever changes again, I will let you guys know. But other than that, so yeah, we switched up the rhythm a bit, which is fine. Let me head back to my friends real quick because we of course are going to start soon. Quick recap from last time before I actually head back is we were at let me actually show you. So we were at this part here, and sorry if that glitched a little bit. That looked wonky on my screen. There are some tokens here that are grayish, copper-ish, I guess. These are all nameless people of the North, of the lands of the North, and these people want their names back, of course. Yet our traveling group came through this passage carrying the Heart of Winter. That might have kind of caused a defrosting up north a little bit, and yeah, we are kind of trying to fix our problem. We have offered them to work on our boat instead of staying here up north or trying to get their names back in the village. Maybe traveling with us will help them regain their name, their title, and prove that they can be good people, as well as how bad they are portrayed, or how bad they are as being, Jesus, words, how badly portrayed they are by the people of the North, which is in fact the place where my character and Arne, Mallow's character, come from. It is also our sweet Gray's, aka her birthday, so once he rolls in, we're gonna probably sing some happy birthday if the DM allows this. So, yeah. I will quickly jump into that. Have a good D&D. Me is not good at roleplaying. That's written ones in a long time ago. Oh, you did writing roleplays? I do that a lot of times. I really enjoy writing stories with my friends and just enjoy the consequences of their fantasy the moment I come up with something stupid. So yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Also, if you're lingering in the chat for a while, there might be a point where the points will pop up for you. And I'm still thinking of a big thing that you guys can redeem, streaming with my camera on. Like last time. So I don't know what I can do for next stream. Maybe I'll do another stream with camera. Maybe I'll try to get some friends in and we do a podcast about D&D. Whatever you guys feel like spending points for, of course. Other than that, you can just spam hydrate. I have stashed up on some bottles of ginger ale. I have some bottles of water with me as well. But feel free to use the other redeems as well. I will now actually head back to my friends to say hi. Hello.
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 Happy birthday, Gray.
Thank you.
Did you have a good party yesterday?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
sounds nice. Did you get any cool gifts?
Yes, I got a very fun gift
Oh.
from my friend group, which was a starter kit on how to be Swedish.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Not really useful since I'm here and Johanna went to Germany, but still very funny.
I mean, very funny, and academic interest.
Yes, of course.
Because, which is all it's useful for, because after all, who would want to be Swedish?
Yes, apparently not even the Swedish.
I think we're better off being Swedish than Dutch sometimes, but that's just my opinion.
What do you mean?
I've seen their
I don't know what
education.
you mean in this
I've seen their education system, and it's way better than
Yeah,
the Netherlands.
okay.
So yeah, I actually yeah.
Okay, maybe okay, but if we lose that as a standard, we should petition our governments to please be annexed by Finland.
Yes, and for us it's too late anyway because we're out of the educational system. We're ruined already. Like
Mm.
it's too late for us.
Yuki wants to live there.
Yeah,
Finland.
I'd rather live up north than here in this sweaty
No, I
shithole
mean-
where the temperatures are raising up to 40 degrees. Like no,
I know,
thank
I meant you want to live in the educational system, commenting on
Speaking
your
of
very
something it's not,
suspect.
it's still hot.
Yes,
yeah.
like for me as a person who wants to become a teacher, then like the educational system is quite important.
Oh yeah, fine. Also, Rosie sounds like there's a robot in your internet line.
You all roll for me too, but I can't fix it. This is the best the internet's been for 3 days.
Oh no. Well,
And I'm like, for the love of God, I can't cancel a game. Gray's waited a month.
Copper is actually becoming a copper.
it's actually a Warforged just having some
Mhm.
magic issues. It's fine.
Have you tried turning him on and off again?
Maybe
3
he
times.
needs a
I think-
little oil for his
I
throat.
think we have to turn him off first to turn him back on again, instead of turning him on and then off. Right? Sorry, that's just.
I mean, that was
Correct.
kind of an awful.
No. Fuck you. I don't know.
Thank you.
I'm hoping it fixes itself. I don't know what more I can do at this point. It's just the state of things.
Hmm.
It does seem to be.
It's fine.
It does seem to be workable.
Hmm. We can understand you, and if it like gets very bad, you can always, I don't know, either type out what you want to do.
Yeah, I've
I'll just
done,
listen vicariously for Yuki stream and just yeah.
Meh.
I've done whole streams where one of my fellow players, was a typer, and believe me, like the suspense when you see so and so is typing, incredible.
Oh, yes. And then it's just like star runs to star. They're just making up their mind what they wanted to do.
No! Lamau got him!
To be fair, that's the suspense when it's just Arnwell chatting and the like the same time. Like, where?
Now, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall correctly, I'm not quite sure what the foot icon on Lekbar means.
Pasted.
Oh, hasted, yes, because I know you have an icon, so you have a color icon, so you're concentrating on something. Well, it's haste for Lekbar. Why would you do that? That sounds like an awful thing to do to the world at large, not to Lekbar.
Yes, which is exactly why we did it.
Touche, I guess. Touche. But yes. You had slightly accidentally, randomly by chance, how many more synonyms can I find? Stumbled into what turned out to be an altercation between some nameless outlaws who apparently who forced threw their lot in with. Sorry. Great name collections. I know the name. I just want to make actually him under with Arne's father, but due to the development, as you have heard, that apparently Arne's father has lost critical support because actually no one likes him. I know, it's terrible. Who could have expected this? And so they felt the need to well, turn tail and run, because they would rather try their chances to continue being outlaws than submit themselves to the judgment of whatever they're cooking up down there. This entire altercation is also partly interesting because the people that were sent to hunt them down are themselves nameless outlaws that have chosen to collaborate and who were given this task partly as a test, and who have basically agreed to submit themselves to the judgment of whatever is happening down south. Slightly confused on this. Pretty much everyone here in this group decided to engage on non-violence, using various methods of physical intervention, intimidation, and just saying, "Do you really want to fuck with me?" And I'm pretty sure, though some details were talked about, that's still where we left off. We still have this weird standoff where no one has really agreed to anything. But yeah.
Yes, the last thing was me offering amnesty and refuge on our ship.
Yeah, you did.
Well, continuing from there then, Black House, who seems to be leading the people who were hunting runaways. It's a mighty fine offer. However, no one here can accept it. We are not here to judge. If they are to be punished by exile, well, they'll have to stand trial, won't they?
I mean, it is their decision to make. We offer them that. And if they want to, they are under our protection.
Well, I mean, what's funny about that? That's how it works. Executioners execute the will of others, not their own. Yes, executioners aren't judges. That's partly the point.
No, he murdered someone. He's like, I'm not here to judge him. No, he murdered him still.
Yes, exactly. The job of the executioner. We do not judge, we kill.
They've
Yep.
not been sentenced yet.
The dirty job, but someone's gotta do it.
After the sentencing, not before. A baffling concept, but...
Well, yes, but if people run away, if people in danger, if people refuse to submit, then the use of force is applicable. I'm not sure. Okay, this is a situation I'm not sure already happened, or whether that's happening now. Hopefully, Gray remembers. But does, as part of I'm not sure. Did that guy down here? Did he already try to run away and was then stopped by Lekbar?
No.
I think he.
And that's probably what's gonna happen right now. Hearing all of this happen.
No, I'm doing that.
This all happening and everyone just being kind of, in the standoff, and him being pretty out of range from everyone except an animal, he decides to try his luck and dash away.
Yeah, Lekbar catch.
So Legba just pretty much, oh god, is Legba fast? I mean, even
Legba,
he's
uh,
hasted, but outside of haste?
he's actually exactly normal character
Normal
speed of
speed. But yeah, I mean, with
30.
haste, this is no
Yeah.
problem as the gray-skinned man tries to leave. Like, Legba has no problem, like, intercepting him and making him rethink that particular decision.
Yes, he is not getting away. And yes, I think the last thing was the offer to the people that were hunted
Mhm.
that they could seek refuge on our ship. We would grant them asylum.
The horse thief that stands in the middle of all of us. Oh, that sounds good, right?
I mean, you can never come back here, obviously.
So sure.
I mean, I don't think so, in a way.
I mean, they didn't have much to return to anyway, so
Yeah.
I guess so.
So, what is it you're offering them? To squirrel them away? So they don't have to stand before the notables?
I think that's the gist of the idea, yeah?
We do not entirely trust the system you are building up.
Black Toast takes his hat. I sadly cannot accept that. That is not what I promised I would do.
But is the promise that was made towards you being kept? Because right now it really doesn't look like that. What if the promise we make...
Ander is in no position to keep his promise, even if he wanted to. I made a promise that I would hunt the outlaws, the nameless, and that I would bring them to stand beside me at trial. Or if they persisted in resisting, that they would not stand any longer. It's the promise I made, the condition under which I was released into the wild.
What if you would return with only the ones that were willing? And we take the rest?
I plan to keep my word.
And what about the people fighting alongside you right now?
All the same. Well, at least they made the same promise. Can't speak to their, and he side eyes this particular fella on the stone. Commitment to keeping their word.
Am I understanding correctly that you're only set free because you are willing to hunt your fellow former exiled?
Alright. I'm awaiting judgment. This is just as they are.
I mean, that still makes you kind of a hostage of the situation regardless. You're just doing the dirty work.
Again.
No, a slight smile forms on his lips. Aye. Well aware.
I need to be so happy about it.
Hmm.
Well, it proves the point that some nameless people never turn into good guys.
And your commitment to this would be to die for getting those people to judgment?
Anvil kind of grins at that.
I mean, what are they to you? If you come
Personally,
back
not
with
much.
if you come back with empty hands and tell them what happened, what do you think will happen to you? Would you think they punish you because you were not able to follow an order?
Wouldn't sound good for when my judgment comes, would it? But I gave my word. Don't have much else left. Plan to keep it.
But who says that once you deliver these men, that you're not gonna suffer the same fate?
No one. All I was promised this time was the same thing they were promised. To stand before the notables and be judged.
So you do really trust the new system?
No. Not really. What do they know? About any of us? About what happened when we became nameless?
Exactly.
Not much. But I won't spend the rest of my life hunkered in the high places.
You don't have to.
But tired. Hey. Maybe. Maybe they judge me gravely.
Speaking from personal experience, there are some pretty nice places around. Not as cold as here.
You could make a new name of yourselves.
Well, optimally, that's what I plan to do. From the red-haired lady over there that has chucked a few javelins. So are we gonna start killing each other or not? It's bloody cold up here. I'd rather be doing something.
I turn to Arne. Are all of you know so bloodthirsty?
Yeah. I think the cold does something with you.
Bloodthirsty with a taste for mystery. Drink water.
Both.
Hmm.
Well, bloodthirst isn't the worst. We're all just pretty fucking stubborn too.
Okay. Anyone here who wishes to seek refuge on a boat, get taken somewhere else and get a new life raise their hand.
Hello.
Oi.
The authority has spoken.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll be right there on Roll20. I just posted in the general chat I am a clown. It wasn't on! My food is still frozen! God damn it. I'll mute myself so you guys don't get the noise, but I'm here. I'm participating. Come on.
Yes, I mean the general conversation was to do with the outlaw confrontation you had continues. So you asked for people to raise their hand if they would want to, well, to be exiled, to leave with you and never come back.
Yes.
I shall mark them with green pips who raised their hand. Of course, the Horde Thief in your midst. Just a first quick one to do that. One of the aggressors, one of the hunting party, also does. Then the mustached man who, has a javelin wound in his left thigh, also does. And what's the alternative? Says the other grumpy fella over here.
I mean, if you find your way out of a boat for a while and you don't feel like living like that anymore, you can just hop off anywhere.
No.
Also, you don't, want to kill each other all the time?
What's the alternative to getting on the boat? Hmm?
Oh,
Well, killing
Well.
each other, it seems.
Okay, and who here is actually willing to die to keep those who want nothing more than exile in your weird system? Also, and I look at the lady that set the house on fire.
Mhm.
I just look at her and I'm like, Anne, I wish you had raised your hand.
I'm such a savage.
The length the one will go to stay warm.
From Black Shells ago. Not about wanting to give my life for anything. I'd rather keep it, whatever the choice. But I did give my word.
my father gave his word to return.
And your father is a bastard. Oh no.
Oof!
I can't argue with that.
Mine too, but apparently the weather in Spain is great. I'm sorry. Continue.
I'll try not to measure myself by the sticks of people that break their word.
What I'm saying is that sometimes for your own good, it's better to cut ties and move on.
Then don't give your word to shitty people.
Touche.
Didn't think I did. Thought this was a chance, Many people think that. Something new. Get some of the older things shaken up. Start a new life.
Okay, what about this? The 3 people that want to come with us, is it 3?
That's 3, but
Yeah.
to be noted, only 2 of them are from the outlaws that ran. One of them
Yes.
is from the hunting party.
Yes. The 3 that want to come with us, come with us. And the rest of you can deal with whatever you want to do here.
Mm-hmm.
We gave each of you a chance. You decided.
The helmeted man over at the rock with the woman that burnt the house. And Ali, come with you, you say. Well, where are you going?
Everywhere.
Exactly everywhere, yes.
Yeah.
Everywhere he'd like to
Ah.
go.
Not so grand.
And whenever you find a place you like, you can stay.
Not
Mhm.
so grand. I mean, where are you going from here?
Ellie just kind of looks at the party and she goes,
I don't think the answer changes then.
Because we are going down, you know, to Anders Old Hall.
Ellie
You
kind
know?
of looks at it, like she continues looking at the party and she goes,
We started this, we might as well finish it.
You know, yeah. Where they've started meeting. Where the docks are. Where I think you came on land. Just saying, bit awkward if you come by there. Bring these people along. Oh, nothing to see here. Just some outlaws that march on our ship. Pass their judgment.
Ellie shrugs.
We'll find a
Well,
way.
if we don't start killing each other, I think we should be good, no? I just
Yeah.
found something and now I need to clean it up. I'll be right back.
You do you. Well, did what I could.
And not.
All other effort would be spent in vain.
Oh yeah. Well, not to brag, but with the raised hands being on our side, we're outnumbered, or you guys are outnumbered.
You shouldn't underestimate them.
They shouldn't underestimate
Ellie
us
looks
either.
at them angrily and she doesn't want to start a fight again.
I think we have the position on them. I think we could do it. Against them, sure. Against you people.
Anwar just shrugs.
They're now quite directed at Arne and Nolf. We did what we could. You can explain the rest to your sister.
I still think this there has to be a middle ground that we can meet at.
During that time, and kind of, with the offer off, the other man who raised his hand was just kind of, kind of hovels towards you guys.
Still believe he's related to Tumbi.
It would explain a lot.
Did
Yeah.
the map just disappear?
No,
Okay.
not for me. So I don't know what's going on your side.
Did the world just disappear, guys?
Yes, kind of like that.
No dying from a variety of throat death incidents.
I try not to.
Oh, you're fucking better.
Make no promises.
I've been coughing for over a week. I'm so over it.
Well then, you can take your volunteers. I hope the rest of the assembled runaways would like to comply with us, as their chances have now dramatically increased from very bad to even worse. I don't think anyone here wants anyone to die on this fine day. The red-haired woman that I think Ali is still holding on to. Authority, can you speak, or are you, for the time being, to be considered knocked out?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to make sure that you know that you're actually.
Across the kitchen floor, and I really had to clean it up.
No, it's great. No. Like this is more important just for the moment.
No, I'm done. I'm walking up the stairs. I'm.
Okay. What? Ah, yes.
Yeah, I think I'm still holding on to her, but not particularly forcefully. I'm just absent-mindedly holding on still, if that makes sense.
Yes. She would like try to wrench away from you. Would you stop her?
I
Or
would let
attempt.
her, but I would give her like kind of a little annoyed glare, like fine, go then.
And she would toss her knife into the snow in front of her, where it would cling against the stone and then slide down the rock. Kind of a shame. It was a decent knife.
Ellie raises her brows at her and tries at a truce smile.
She's not very amused.
I reckon.
But with that, pretty much, it seems that at least the two in front, the burn lady and that guy over there, they're now basically willing to toss their weapons away and submit themselves to judgment. The gray-skinned old fella in the back is still kind of in this weird position with hasted Lekba. He really kind of, doesn't want to like surrender or lay his weapon down, but he also realizes that fighting is a really bad choice and running away probably even worse.
The chicken will get him.
I think he knows that.
No, he just slowly backs off into you guys and kind of like by default joins your group. I come down here and secure that guy. But that kind of the immediate danger point seems to have abated.
I turn to Arnie. I'm a little shocked this worked.
Arne looks at Herb and he looks at it with big eyes like, yeah, me too, dude. Holy shit.
But Anna, Bacta is kind of, usually loosely supervising, waves his left hand towards the injured person. Who's just kind of, moaning and bleeding into the snow. You're taking this one? Because I'm not.
I'll go over.
Can I say yes and kind of go over there and start healing him?
Yes,
Yes, you can.
that is something we would do
That's what I would-
as a pair. Yes.
Okay. Still pretty pale, but I don't know how many resources he would spend on that. Oh, it's not
I can
dreadfully,
carry him.
it's not dreadfully important because you have quite a few. Oh yeah, it's just kind of still very pale and not very responsive. You can collect into there.
There we go.
Right.
Whoa, roll 20. Are you okay? What the? I think the same just happened for me as happened for Gray. Because what the fuck?
So. And with that, Black Toes, his party, and his prisoners. Yeah, collect their stuff, collect their prisoners, and may make way to leave to the east. They presumably have their camp, their stuff, their mounts, whatever. Yeah,
Ellie still feels incredibly on edge.
that's fine. And yeah, that, as they say, is that for the immediate situation.
Hmm.
So, how are you dealing with your new collected prisoners? Question
I mean,
mark.
No.
Arnel looks at them
Prisoners.
and he's like, if you guys try any fucking stupid shit, we won't hesitate, bitch. No.
Damn, Arnie.
Bitch!
Try anything and we'll set you on fire.
Which one
Uh,
was he injured again?
That one.
Yeah, so this is the guy I'm healing then.
Yeah.
I
Fine.
kindly smile at him. I try to be soothing.
But I mean, he was the one grievously injured, but Mustache Man is also injured. Not nearly
I
as
guess
grievously. But yeah.
I'll heal him in a bit too, and I make sure to tell him.
As a reaction to what Arnie said, Mustache Man would kind of, laugh into himself. Remarkably similar to what they told us.
Hmm.
Oh, be quiet, you, and sit still.
Well, I think we're a lot more kind than they are, so don't abuse it.
Hmm.
As Ali heals the guy, she raises her eyebrow like, "You bet I'm kinder."
Looking at Lekba, most of us are.
Yeah.
Decides to abuse his newfound air velocity to just jump around the rocks. Because, he's really fucking fast.
Does hasted also mean he can jump twice as fast as?
I mean, given that you were exhausted after haste turns down, I presume you're not breaking energy conservation, which means, yes, you would, jump and all of that at haste speed, yeah.
Okay, hasted Lekba extra scary. Hmm.
By the way, out of character, real quick, nobody can hear me eating, I hope?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Not enough to care. Well. Okay, that we could hear.
Yeah, there's like crunching sometimes.
Don't worry about it. If you're with people in person, you also hear the crunching sounds. Sir, what now?
Well, I guess we have to head back.
Or at least that.
Well,
Around to
Yeah.
the ship.
we don't have to. Mighty nice for saving our skin, but it don't have to be your problem.
I mean, we kind of gave a word here too. So it's the least we can do to like keep that.
And there may not be much I agree on with Rakdos, but giving a word is giving a word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Being a rest and a full day's travel away from what passes for civilization in these parts. I presume you're, unless anyone wants to do anything explicit, like before you guys move on.
Not me, no.
I have already healed the wounded people. I'm Gucci.
Mm-hmm. So, I ask you in any way securing your new guests, or you're just telling them, move along.
I would trust them.
Okay. Very well. Then, as I said, you are another rest and another day's march. Like, on the next day, you are likely to meet North civilization again. So you kind of, you march along. The person that was bleeding into the snow is, yes, you healed him and he's physically probably pretty fine. But, he's still a bit pale and unsteady on his feet from his experience of being axed in the side. An experience at least one person in the party can emphasize with.
You just think,
Ali asked him if he's okay or if he needs another healing session.
Been through worse.
She kind of looks down and looks back up. Worse than this?
Worse than I'm feeling right now. Maybe not worse than the wound. But the wound's gone, thanks to you, Ali. Yeah. They call me the goat.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Goat. Ali's quiet for a little bit, and she kind of mumbles to him, "Worry, you don't have to fight your own people anymore."
We do have a lot of practice with that, don't we?
Yeah.
You Nolf are a weird culture for sure.
I'm just imagining the Scots rant from Simpsons. You Nolf sure are contentious people.
Damn Nolf ruining Nolf.
Idea. But kind of as you collect everything and start going, the fuck. I'm great with names, by the way. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
The best, some might say. Ilda! Yes, I forgot your sister's name. Don't worry, Arne. I'm great with names. Ilda! I kind of like walks up to Arne. So,
Yeah.
I see everything's going great down south.
And he gives her a thumbs up.
Just as you expected when you
Just-
left, I presume.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
This is very odd and very realistic sibling communication, not gonna lie.
Just hit her with the finger guns.
Nah, she don't fall for the finger guns. They don't work with her.
But yes, it's fairly late. It was in the evening, so fairly soon you will have to. Well, evening. It was during the sundown, which lasts quite a while and is quite early here. But as you settle down for the night, as you inevitably must, unless you want to march through the night and suffer the exhaustion. But by the way, I guess I'm pretty sure. Let me just quickly check. But I'm pretty sure, like after haste runs out, you have exhaustion. So Lekvar is a tired bird,
Yes.
Oh no.
which is very
Aw.
different from his usual unbound energy.
Tired chicky nuggy.
And he didn't even get to
Tired chicken nuggy.
rip anyone to shreds.
Oh, there's actually there's no exhaustion. I am wrong. It's just that when the spell ends, you just for one turn you can't really act because
Oh.
you're just kind of lethargic. It's he's still a tired bird because he jumped around all day, trying to become. Yeah, he had a great time. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
Yes.
He was super fucking fast.
like Anvil had when she had that problem.
Wait, when she bore a hole in the ground where she ran.
Yeah.
That house has
To
now
be fair,
a
though, he
moat.
deserved it. He should be in the water.
That's the thing, right?
So, as you settle down for the night, any special preparations or otherwise in regards to your four
Mm,
no companions? They all have their stuff. Like, it wasn't really on the map, but, their group was settling down to rest. And I assume you allowed them to collect, their stuff.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so just you have quite a big group, so probably setting up 2 campfires and then just letting them settle down for the night like anyone else, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna take off some rations too. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess? Or do we?
4?
Let's say they have their own stuff, so so
Okay.
yeah, it's 4 for the party.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, indeed. Sorry. It's very
Anyone
warm in my room.
want to have any interactions with PCs or NPCs before the tick day over?
Ellie just huddles in her jacket, puts on her little bunny air hood. She's cold. And she's very tired.
Anvil kind of tries to form a wall with her back and with Arne
Can I?
up against the other people to peek into the heart of the winter to see if it's still doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Yes,
try to convince Legba to share warmth again?
Yes, you can roll animal handling.
Yes! This is the best part of every session, I swear to God.
Will the chicken murder?
Like Ali's attempt to become Lekba's best friend.
Yes.
Or be murdered by Legba.
Lekba's just kind of tired. He's a bit less energetic. He's not very enthusiastic about it. But if you try to settle next to him, he doesn't aggressively buff you off.
I kind of coo a little bit at him, but it's okay. We're just gonna have a little snooze and you'll feel all better tomorrow.
Until your ears get blared by his wake up alarm.
Arne's. Sorry.
No, I'm fiddling with the microphone.
Arne's gonna join Copper for a while to stay awake for a bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, watchers. I know you had a rotation. That rotation
I do not
included.
remember rotation.
No, yeah, you don't remember a rotation because the rotation included a rotation of other people and Copper the entire time.
Yeah. I think I was second watch.
You also have Elder and the Orc fella, who would
Mhm.
also be willing to take watches.
Yeah, but looking at my character sheet, I think I'm fine for now. As well. Yeah, I can take second watch, that's fine. I'll just swap a room with Arne.
Okay. So then we have, Arne staying up for first watch, then Anvil for second, And if no one goes for third, Ilda will take it. And of course, Copper the entire time.
Yeah.
It's nice
Well-
actually for Copper that somebody is keeping them a little bit of company.
Of course.
Also, probably less unsettling for like the other party to not having two green eyes bury into them the entirely alone.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine that being slightly unsettling.
Mm-hmm. Could I have perception rolls, please, from all
I'm
of
not
the
very
watchers?
All of
I
them?
know
Immediately?
Mm-hmm.
Perception, let's go. It's 23!
Stop.
Sorry.
Well, Anvil can spy this out apparently fairly quickly. And it is not something that happens somewhere in the distant woods or anything like that. No, it is the gray-skinned fella of your companions, newfound companions, being up and about, doing
Okay.
things.
Doing things?
You
Can I like specify what kind of things he's doing?
I mean, currently he's kind of, having his pack open, looking inside it, reorganizing, putting things in. It's still dark, so details are difficult, but he seems to be over his pack.
It's dark. I have dark vision though. How far
Yeah.
away is he? How far
Still
away is he
dark.
from me? Shit. Ah,
It's
can I?
just- dark vision means you're better at it. That doesn't
I
mean darkness
know.
is suddenly non-existent or doesn't impede your vision.
Can I just casually just to like pretend that I just want to like lighten up the place around like the vicinity overall to just like cast my dancing lights and like just place them around but have one of them
like
strategically
dancing light costs you no resources. If you're at watch, you could have them out permanently.
yeah,
Like
that's
at
what I
max
mean.
range, just being kind of
Yeah,
a thing.
that's yeah. No, but like just act as if like I'm not using them to like spy on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do.
But
I
he
am.
does.
Like the meme of the cat in the gardener's trousers, like looking over the snow, like what you doing over there?
No.
But of course, while it improves your vision, he also notices that and looks around and notices.
Well, if he notices me, I just nod nicely, just give him a slight smile, and shrug like, gotta see something on my watch, right?
This one.
And narrows his eyes on you.
I shrug again.
Yeah, it seems. That looks like he's pulling out another blanket from his pack and settles down again.
So I'm actually helping him unpack. That's actually pretty nice of me.
How thoughtful of you.
Right? If you want me to move one away for you, I can, so you can sleep.
Me?
No, the great person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just move it.
That would be good.
I just move it away, like, from him. Just, like, to an empty spot. That better?
That robot did really hard. I didn't catch what was just said.
I said that better, but I was leaning back.
So, okay. And with that, the night is to be concluded. And you're yet again on the road. And while
On the
calling them
road again.
roads might be a bit. And yeah, well, calling them roads might be a bit
Generous.
overstating the issue.
We're
But
on
you're
a road.
definitely back in an area that, if it was not covered in snow, would probably have recognizable paths. The fields being snowed in do not really do much to give them away from the general countryside. But they are small houses, small hamlets sometimes. And yes, you will make it back to Berk. I think Berk was the name. Berk. Great
Think
with the
so?
names. Yeah, sure, good enough.
Girl. Potato, potato.
Berk. But yes, you will make it back to Berk at this wonderful day.
Lovely.
If you would please, given that you are in relative civilization, 1d100 and 1d4.
Oh, I want to do the 100.
I'll do the D4.
Boop. There we go. 74.
Hey,
Oh, that's a
4!
max roll. Great.
One of these days, when I do this, it's gonna be both ones.
Yeah, it's more administration.
Can you
So,
guys hear the music outside, or is that good?
I
I never.
cannot.
I can't hear any music, no.
Okay, because my neighbors are throwing a party and they're being fucking obnoxious and loud.
Ew, socializing.
Wonderful.
No, but the worst is you can't hear it, but it's like carnival music, like Dutch carnival music mixed with hardstyle. What the fuck?
That sounds amazing for 20 minutes.
That
and-
sounds
and-
amazing for like minus 20 seconds.
That
And
was
it's amazing
amazing
if
for
you're
when you're drunk as shit, yeah.
That is true. You know what? I'll give you that one.
Which is really the only state of being in which carnival music is sufferable.
Or carnival in
and
general.
not drinking, and it's probably
Oh
something-
god. But yes, you make it to Berk, and you see that, well, there are some tents, like sites of temporary habitation. It seems that substantial more people are currently in this town than there are houses for.
Oh, that is interesting. What kind of people?
It
Mhm.
seems very Nolfian in style, and you can even tell the Nolf tribes and clans do not have like strict heraldry or colors or flags like you might find in the south. But it's from some of the stylings or the symbols or decoration they hung up, it's clear to see that there are some of the bigger clan and tribal leaders are advertising that they are here. So, they are big tents that are definitely, like the blue ring of Glama and stuff like that.
Oh, Glama is here.
Glama?
Mm-hmm.
Have I actually missed that in history class?
I think my
Oh, what was it?
You've talked. I mean, you have met Glama.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Glama
right.
was one of the tribal chiefs that supported
his
Ingeborg,
mom.
supported the mother.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't. I just forgot about history class then.
See. So, yeah, you're here, Pinto, with the archaeologist,
Mhm.
her half-orc bodyguard, your 4 guests, And yeah, that's the situation.
Well,
We also have the other people with us. That's hi. So should we just make our way to the boat and have these people hide in there?
You
yeah.
can see down into, well, again, wouldn't really call it harbor, but docks. And there's a southern ship there. It's not yours, but there's one. Yeah, when you left, they said they can't just afford to lay at anchor here. We'll have to trade around, and yes, the way they told it, like, they will try to be here at least once every 7 days. But
Mhm.
since you don't know when you would return, currently it seems they are not at anchor.
Uh,
I don't know about you all people coming from Ilda, but I do think I'd like to speak to Sister Dearest.
I think you should.
mm-hmm.
I'll happily join.
Ellie raises an eyebrow at that.
It's as questionable as it sounds.
She walks up to Arnie and she kind of taps his elbow, and she wants to be supportive, so she goes, "Do you want me to go with you?"
I think we're fine. I appreciate it though.
I'll leave this in a family matter then.
Let's get you and Herb somewhere warm, Ellie. Somewhere it is now.
Ellie looks at the band of misfits that they took on their.
Mhm.
She nods. And she's like, "Okay, I'll stay with them then."
Yes, I would not like to see them getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Arne is contemplating something.
I mean, unless you need someone else north with you, but
I was thinking that maybe you should come because this is also your home. This also concerns you.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I will try not to mingle too much since it's still your family.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate you giving me a say in this as well.
I mean, two pairs of ears hear more than one.
Especially hers.
I was about to make. I was about to joke myself, Herb. Give me a chance to at least, like, you know.
So, anyone want to take any bets on where we'll find her?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Well.
I mean, I don't have the coins you Southerners love so much, but you know, for honor, you know.
For honor.
I would say that's.
Wasn't that the weird guy from the first village we visited? Honor? Well.
Yeah. Anyone would like to make a guess?
Either she's sucking it up to Glama or she is somewhere near father.
I mean, now with all I've heard, there's really only one way to look at this. It's gotta be Father Dearest's High Hall. Like it has to.
Yeah.
Like, come on! How could you not? Shit's going on. There are people sent out there willing to axe people apparently because our sister said so.
True, let's
be real.
I'm gonna take Ilda's side on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just saw the disownment there as well. That was very nice.
Well, those three are searching Sister Dearest and probably moving towards the High Hall. Like, what are the rest of you and your guests and your other guests doing?
absolutely causing chaos because they're all very good at that.
You know, are you marching into town with them? And if so, where are you marching to? Are you trying to stay kind of out of town, out of sight?
I think maybe a tent out of town the best plan, so we don't involve any more attempted murders.
Maybe we could set up like a camp close to town.
Okay.
At least that would be some shelter.
Okay.
I don't know if
So-
Astrid can take some of you guys in.
I think
Astrid
it has
is
to be
like,
like a whale.
yeah, like Astrid is like
Oh, yeah,
towards the
sorry.
west, a good bit
Yeah.
away.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. I'm
No, towards the east, not towards the west.
yeah.
Cardinal
I
direction.
mean, happy to walk, but it is a hike.
So, Ali offered, but was turned down. So, Arne, Ilda, and Unwill are moving to the High Hall. Okay.
Ali follows them like with her eyes until they fade from view, and she is very, very worried.
Aw.
Don't worry about your other icons. You're not there. You're just here for administrative purposes. So yeah, Arne's High Hall. In the tradition of High Halls, the entrance is probably unlocked, and you can probably just walk in. As it, if you have a High Hall, that's generally how it goes, so I assume you do. You do hear, I wouldn't call it lively debate, but you definitely hear people talking, from his actual, from his feast hall.
Ooh.
And yeah, there are two armed and armored men flanking the entrance to the feast hall. And who are you? Bleeding Idris. That's Arneson. That's the others of his brood. Yeah, we still have to ask, if you're guarding, you have to ask people before you let them in, right? It's part of the job. I guess so. So who are you?
My god, Arnie just slaps his forehead like.
You suddenly go to a football game.
No, I mean, if
Don't break your skulls, boys.
No, come on, you're gonna let you in. But it's part of the deal, isn't it?
I suppose it is. This is. Oh my god, this is so.
So okay, who are the other two? Let's go with that. Eh?
This is my sister, Ilda, and.
Oh, by
This,
the bleeding winds, she looked smaller last time I saw her.
No.
Magic drawing.
I mean. And this is my. This is Unwell.
From Ilda. Well, I've seen. Oh God, names. Yes. In my incredible obsessiveness, all the icons you will see in this hall on this map are individually named.
Oof.
Oh no, Ilda says to the guard that said, "Oh, bleed hell, you grow well, sir. You haven't grown, hmm?"
I just fucking burst off laughing.
What a savage.
What's up with
Of
that?
the Arne bunch, she's my favorite.
She's mine too.
I'll get in, but oh no, wait your turn or something. And
we all know he's into talker.
he, Well, yeah,
I mean, I think
expecting.
he talks too much, but
And the
No,
great, the
I was
great
referring to
hall,
Renee.
oh,
hall goes open.
Holy.
Oh
Mother
shit.
please.
And just,
Uh,
to point out a few people, Astrid and Heimker is here. Thorsten is presumably left to care for the farm. Ingeborg, over here, sitting with some of her allies. Ander, over here. One of the people who was with Ander at the Heroes at the Deadman's Hill. We have over here guarding the occasion. The one who very conspiratorially told you guys that basically, the money comes. Basically he just pretty much always told, look, he's actually very popular. If you want to kind of coup against him, you can probably. Rapcast, the Leatherer is here, and of course, not sitting at the great chair, but sitting at the center of the platform in the middle is Randy. And to either of her sides are, well, notables, like respected people of Nulf, or at least people with respected clans.
is this the?
That is in fact Llama.
Yes.
The
I mean,
all I
Llama. I mean, it's names: Glamour, Glamour, Yair, Unger, Kupin, Skal, Hedrick,
I just
and in the
Cheers to you too, mate.
I just can't get over the fact that Felix is here. No.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, man. I just gotta continue. And of course, Randy in the middle. And it seems what they're currently talking about, or at least trying to talk about, is land division. Great stuff, very administrative. But yeah, that seems that this is what the Nameless talked about. Like this is the notables. This is the High Hall. This is where Lactose said. This is who and where they would be judged.
Okay.
And,
Let's let's just silently shuffle in, I guess.
you have definitely been noticed by some people, but the conversation doesn't stop for you.
It's just a small wave to Astrid and fuck, I'm so bad with names.
Heimke.
Just a small
met
wave of thing. Heimke. No, I don't think so.
This one. The one
Yeah.
next to Astrid. The one who lived with her and Thorsten. That's Heimke.
Heimke, yeah. No, I just wave at them if they like notice me. Just a small.
Okay.
Like just you just up your hand like for a second and then put it down again.
Awkward wave.
Nah. Ilda kind of into your ear, Arne. Now I can't say I like big chairs. But yeah.
Kind of impressive.
It's not Arne who sits there, so
Yeah, it's caresses the eye a little bit more. So, what's the plan?
Yeah. We could try to make a huge ruckus and demand to talk to our sister by right of family or whatever.
Let's not
That's
do
an
it. the other
idea.
way.
You don't have to look at me like that.
Let's
You
maybe
come up
not
with
do
a
it.
You come up with a better plan.
I can shape the fire in figures and models if you want me to, distract people.
Let's just politely say hi, maybe.
Oh yeah, what, you're planning to walk up to the podium and just, try to lean in? Sorry guys, but hi sister dearest, we're back.
I mean, she kind of saw us anyway, so
He isn't wrong.
it would be weird to just act like, I don't know, we're not there. Hmm.
Your sister has definitely noticed you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm
a
sure
certain
she's
thing,
thrilled
they're
to
talking
see.
with each other, and to a certain degree there is like, it seems to be I mean, basically, your sister is trying for the time being to send this assembly into recess.
Mm-hmm.
Some people still wish to make their last words heard and all of that, but eventually, unless anyone does anything drastic, which they aren't, it kind of leaves. Some of the people on the table, it's like, scooch closer together and discuss among themselves. The notables at the high table generally leave the hall, presumably to talk with their tribes and clans about what they have heard and to get input from them about how they shall proceed. And Randy just walks up, it's up to you. Well, little one, you never could stay out of trouble. And congratulations, there's most certainly trouble around. No, ain't my fault this time, but, try to stay in practice. Since I assume this could be something, well, there could be sensitive things involved, shall we go to somewhere more private to talk?
You know what? That would be great.
Anvil just nods.
Let's take a walk.
Lead the way.
And yeah, she's just, walking outside, just, generally walking around the high hill and stuff like that to talk to you. So, whatever you've done out there, not my problem for the time being. But I have heard of the little stunt you people pulled with the Nameless.
Word travels fast.
No, not
Yeah.
Bird. Black Toast travels fast.
Yeah.
Hell of a rider, I have to give him that.
That's not
Considering he
bad.
has no toes, yeah.
They are not so good at the walking department, I assume. So, what was that about?
I mean, oof, my brain is fogging. We kind of ran into them, and shit just happened, I guess.
Yes, but did you have to? Not run into them, that I guess couldn't be helped. But interfere.
It was either that or violence, and I don't
Yes,
think.
violence. That's why we sent them. They're good at that.
Yes, but I'm just confused what your part is in this.
I'm trying to keep it together. Somehow. As we kind of agreed on. A bit of unity. involving people, not just the despotism of our father. But that means compromises, discussions, talks. And well, while your father seems to believe they're all good, nice, innocent lads who deserve a second chance, people are, well, of different opinions. And I'm of different opinions, and we certainly don't think all of them are repentant sheep that will nicely integrate into their societies again. Well, so we need to be careful, don't we? We have some system, and so I proposed that the council could try to judge them individually. No blanket pardons, like your father said. No throwing out it, but trying to keep it going, trying to preserve the loyalty of them, at the very least. They're a threat. Also an asset. Yeah, as expected, some of them did not take that well and ran. But you can't let that stand, can you now? If you have authority, that authority needs to be respected. And if people can ignore your authority, then you have nothing. So we need to send people after them, I suppose.
Yeah, that being Blacktoes.
Yeah? Not
What
the
is
worst
your-
of the lot.
What is it you're gonna do to them?
But I don't know. I'm not in charge. As much as I may be at the biggest chair in the middle of the table, I don't make the decisions.
I think no, you don't make them, but you will execute them, don't you? As in,
Execute
you will execute the order, say what needs to be done.
Yeah. That's what we said we'd do, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Preserve what we have as best we might can.
What will
I'm
you
not
do with
gonna-
Blacktoes after this? Because he's as much as an outlaw as the rest of them.
Yeah, then he'll stand trial. He was never promised anything else.
She's using them.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
And what with your people? The ones you took with you, what will happen to them? Certainly hope you're not letting them run around here. That'd
No.
get ugly fast.
We've decided that we're gonna take them with us south on a ship when we leave, and we will let them go somewhere there.
That's not gonna look good. Like, even if we don't tell them.
What do
They
you
would
mean?
question. Well, presumably, there are 4 outlaws out there
Mm-hmm.
who have rejected, well, the chance at mercy, to be judged fairly as much as anyone can.
They rejected it because they've been betrayed before. They don't trust the
Yes, we
system.
all have, haven't we? The fact that they don't trust the system doesn't matter. We have to keep going. We can't bow to anyone's trust. What's this? We have to. We have to. You know this. Can't just look. If you set out to make rules, you have to enforce them. Otherwise, you're just a person with a loud voice.
Mm. I see where you're coming, but I don't know.
Yeah, great.
I can see why they ran.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can understand
So
that.
can I. I'm not here to condemn them for it, even if I have to kill them. You know, I don't necessarily think they're bad people. But guess what? Saying I don't know doesn't work when you're in a leadership position, Arne. We have talked about in the High Hall. We have talked about what we might do.
Mm-hmm.
The options have come up.
Which options?
Nothing too forgiving, I guess.
Which options?
Well, there is just execution, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Always popular with some people. No man, no problem, as they say. There was the idea of a kind of restitution for some of them.
Restitution.
Well, we can't force their families to take them in on our judgment again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone would want that, given that many of them have been out there for years. And we could make them Rolf again. They'd have no clan, no family, no name. No, maybe a name, but no family. But, you know, make them people again.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is all they want.
Yeah, from what we've gathered, that's what most of these men have been wanting.
And the thing is, they're more certain to get a life outside of banishment down south instead of here.
Yes, that was also an idea.
Yeah.
Banishment. There's some details there. Only how we get them out of here.
Well, if they make the same mistakes again, I can assure you that the authorities down south will also handle them.
Yes. Yes.
It's not like they're proud to be Nolf and will tell everyone that they come from here.
Skull was of the opinion that we should, well, basically declare their deaths. We should tell them that they deserve death for what they did. And we shall tell them that, well, basically, next moon at this time, we will kill them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we, don't actually hold them. They're exiled by the letter of the law, for if they return, we will kill them.
So as long as they stay off of these grounds, they can roam free.
But they're...
Though, of course, again, that solves the problem for us to get them off here. But of course, if there's no ships here that will take them, and of course, they basically have nothing of value to trade, chances are they'll just run back to the high places again and do what they have done best.
Well, that's why we are here,
Mm-hmm.
offering a ship.
Yeah, we could take the bunch we took with us on the
That's
ship.
great. That's great. But you can't just do that.
I figured.
We have to. If you just take them away, that will not say well for our authority. Certainly some of the notables would be upset. Please. They have to stand judgment. Whatever may come, and I can promise you nothing. I can only promise you that I will try. But they have to stand judgment.
We will break our word if we do that.
Well, where Black Toast tells it, it was your opinion that that's not the worst thing.
That man is sharp.
Well,
He is a rather smart man. Don't know if I believe everything he says. How he just, wants nothing more than 3 goats in his life. And yeah, he must certainly never asked for anything more than a name.
I think he got me wrong though. Because I still believe that my father will keep to his word.
He never mentioned your father, so I don't think whatever that was particularly important.
Never mind.
So,
I just think we're gonna put ourselves at risk if we will now actually have them stand there being judged.
we can't send people. If it's your physical safety you are in question of, like, that's not an issue.
Are we actually eavesdropping, eardropping on them since they are so close? Or are we somewhere
No,
completely different?
that's not canon. Your location is not canon.
Okay.
Though, of course, I mean, hey, if you say, wait a minute, and send the Hawk Spirit out to try to find them and listen to them, you theoretically could. That is perfectly within your power.
Yes, I was about to say that is something I would like to do.
Okay, so
Of
let's
course.
assume that you're kind of generally hearing what's going on.
Okay.
And I don't know if that would be in Earp's nature, but technically you could live translate and like be the radio.
Oh, I don't think Herb is fast enough for that. That would be
Gotta fix
very
that twig.
incoherent.
Gotta fix that
True enough.
twig in the little flower pot behind because the connection is kind of wonky.
Yeah. Will you deliver them to stand judgment?
Well,
Will you stand in our way if we send people to deliver them to stand judgment?
I don't think we will deliver them, but Arne, I kind of feel like we are out of options here.
Yeah, I do agree. It's hard to sway these people in the situation.
It's
There's not much wiggle room.
if you can make it seem like your people have found them instead of us bringing them to you, then the arrows won't be pointing at us, at least.
Yeah, could be.
I'll still plead for the option of their banishment to the south. It would be nice if you could convince your people into choosing that option.
At least give it as an option for consideration.
Just a way to meet in the middle, right?
And if you could convince them to not resist, that might be of help. people don't seem so merciful to someone who has
Hmm.
clawed and fought all the way.
Hmm. Yeah, they're just really spooked after what father promised them and then denied them so
Spooked.
harshly. I mean, it's putting it lightly.
Take us with them.
But that's the problem here, is that yeah, some of them might just be doing their best to survive,
Mhm.
but some pretty awful things have happened.
Hmm.
You could
Someone
take
has
us.
done them.
Yeah, I do agree.
You could take us in with them, since we also kind of went up against whatever you guys wanted.
No. No, we're not doing that. No,
Okay.
there's nothing. What have you done? Yeah, oh god, then we would
We
have to.
kind of pointed a big middle finger to your request of them being just.
Yes! Great. Which is definitely something I want to bring out in front of all of these people. Showing them, yes, and here are the people that have questioned our authority and stood in the way of our will. No,
Well,
we
if
need
you-
to seem united.
Well, if you don't want to put your family's name at risk, you can just take me.
What?
No, we're not doing that.
No.
Okay.
That's my family's name.
Well, at
When I
least
walk up to people, they are unsure whether they should call me Anders' daughter or Inge's daughter. Because both of these names don't stand in the highest regard anymore.
that's fair.
I sit in the big chair. Strange thing to say, but I think my word might be worth more than that of both of my parents. And often you find yourself in that situation. That was the plan, wasn't it? When we talked at the High Hill.
Yeah, we did put you in this position. Okay,
I'm
so
trying.
I know you. I know you do. It's impossible to please everyone. I get that.
So we're gonna go back to where they are and just panicky tell them that you guys have found us out and that all we can do is wait for them to stand trial and tell them to cooperate.
Okay, hearing that, I will
Mhm.
turn around to the rest of the group that is still there. Quickly give them a rundown of what has happened and what deal they are about to make. And I would, because I am not willing to break my word,
Mhm.
offer them another way, the prisoners. Because I don't think it would be fair to them to not give them a choice.
Okay, well, what are you offering them?
And if they want to, we could just sneak out. No one would know where they have gone. But I'm pretty sure we can get them out and wait for our ship to arrive. I would stay with them to ensure their safety.
Mhm.
And I also tell them that the Nolf are probably, for everyone's sakes, I can't blame them, going to break their word, but they can't do that if they can't find you anymore.
Okay, so I've just brought out the tokens, so I can find them. The oddly gray-skinned man would just say that, all he wants is to be left alone. If you assure him that you won't follow him, he'll run away, and all things well, you will never see him again.
Yes, but the people around here will try to follow him.
Like, again, like he talks about the immediate group. Like, he knows that the North will hunt him.
Yes.
Perfectly aware of that. It's just, all he wants from you, from this group right now, is to not follow him, and he'd be happy with that.
Interesting choice. Why would you like to be hunted for the rest of your life instead of going somewhere else where you won't be hunted?
I've been done so for most of my life. Yeah. Snow's my home. The high hills. And how much will they hunt me? Maybe for a month, if they have the time. Maybe periodically they'll look for me. But then it's back to the same old, same old. An outlaw in the hills. Trying to make you live. Trying to live my life the way I've lived it so long.
I don't think I can accept that. That would mean you would have to harm the people you are trying to run from.
Right.
And we are here to prevent that.
Then get me off this land.
Okay. What about the other two? 3.
Yes, the other 3. Goat also says basically that he would like to, he's okay with hiding for the time until the ship's here and then get smuggled out. The other 2, like, somewhere between not believing necessarily that you can pull it off, just being a bit tired of it all. They say, yeah, okay.
It's only a few more days.
We can, let's get judged. Mustache was, pretty good humor about it. Yeah, they're like, we tried our best and we lost. No shame in that. But 2 people. On 2 people.
Okay, then I suppose those who want to hide with me, come with me.
Okay.
And I turn towards the rest of the group. If they want to stay with them, maybe put in a good word for them, or if they want to run with the other 2 and me.
Arnie, Copper.
Rosie's
I think
muted.
Rosie is not here
Be
at the
right
moment.
back, yeah.
Yeah, I just got back.
Okay.
Yes.
I have no idea what I missed, but I just got back.
Okay.
Um,
The short and violent version of it. Herb is using the Hawk Spirit Familiar to listen in on the Nolf conversation. After having heard that their plan is basically, well, kind of to break their word and turn the outlaws they had saved earlier back in and try to, get them out by getting them judged exile and then taking them out on your ship. Was of the opinion that that isn't quite fair, and basically gave the Nolf outlaws with you the option of, I'm pretty sure I can hide you away until our ship is back, and then I can smuggle you on. And basically offered them that. Two of them agreed to it. Basically said, yep, we are taking the chance. The other two very much said, yeah, we've lost, sure. Let's just, let's not drag it out unnecessarily. Let's be judged and see what happens. Now Earth basically went, okay, cool. I'm gonna hide with those two guys. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to stay here with the others? Do you want to hide with me in the woods?
I am of the belief of wasn't here, didn't know, couldn't have stopped you.
Okay. I have seen, heard, or done nothing. Goodbye.
You disappeared, and I didn't know where you went.
okay, what about Ali?
Do we have Ali?
Ali, just
Ah, yes.
not. She doesn't want to be in this shit anymore.
Wonderful. Let's do it in third. Is there anything more the North squad would like to bring up with Randy?
I don't think so.
Does anyone does this either one of us recognize the hawk? Or burb?
What?
The burb that Herb sent in. Cause he sent in a bird. So
yes, he
yeah.
did, but it's a hawk spirit.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
It looks like a bird. I don't know how often you look at birds and try to identify. Ah, yes, this is bird individual 3.
No, that's not it. But I'm maybe
It's
the
Anvil, within the great knowledge of birds, she knows
Yeah.
it all.
yeah. I mean, we have talked to the bird lady. She had a very distinctive bird
But,
that I feel like we
yeah.
could recognize. As a bird that we kind of recognize. I don't know. Maybe that hawk had
but
something.
yeah, but
off
they're
of
pretty
it.
extraordinary birds.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the hawk was too. I don't know.
What?
If it's just the hawk, then
I don't
no.
know. I mean, basically, okay.
The hawk is green.
Are you
that's why.
trying? Are you trying to be subtle with the hawk spirit, or?
Not actively, no. It's just like, hey, fly over them so we can hear a bit, and then he just sits somewhere. Like, not trying to be, super stealthy.
Yeah,
I mean, are you trying to let
As a
us
bird.
know that you're listening along?
But also not trying to make it noted, so...
Okay.
Like,
then I
hiding in
figure we
plain
wouldn't
sight.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
With all that going on, no, oh, I clicked out of Roll20.
Oh no!
That's a relatable issue.
Let's just put in some elevator waiting music.
But no, Ilda. Can I say, okay. So with your weird high council in there, so who's in there? Who gets in? You don't want to know, Hilda. You don't want to know. You would be dreadfully bored if I tried to explain it to you. No.
Oh,
no,
she
listen,
wants to know.
Listen to me, Randy. Because, I am, up north. with those people. Like, you think you could get me in there and say, yes, this is the representative of the Northern North. Then I get to sit in, ask stupid question. Oh, no. Throw eaten down bird bits at people. Oh, no. Sounds like fun.
What the fuck?
Hold up. We're trying to be... Don't quite know what you're trying to be, but we're trying to be serious here in all of this. There's a lot of talk about things you really don't care about, trust me. Yeah, I can just sit around and nap, I guess, and someone can poke me if something interesting happens. Sure. Do you know what? Sure. Just, if you don't care about what's happening, just vote the way I vote, okay? Well, looks to Randy, like, narrows her eyes at that. But what if I don't want to? Ella, if I told you that I had 3 separate votes on the precise allocation of inheritance. At such interesting things, whether the division of inheritance between equal sons should be north-south or east-west. Do you really want to rack your brain about that? No, that sounds like pain. That sounds like I don't want to do that. Tell you what, sis, that sure, I'll just agree with you whenever I have nothing better to do. You just get me in there. That will be a discussion I will have. Anyway, I have to reset the music so I can hear them, because I just noted how fucking quiet everything is if there isn't music. Sure, let's put Hill Country on. Well, unless you two have anything, well, 3 have anything dreadfully important to bring up afterwards, I'll be... Yes!
Nice.
Will you also afflict Lekbar?
Of course.
Of course. Unless you... So, do you have anything more? Or can I continue to deal with the wonderful world of family hats and clan chiefs disagreeing with one another?
I feel like you should listen to your family in this case as well.
If you haven't noticed, the only family I have in that room are my parents.
Well, that's why you could maybe bring your sister in at least.
Disrespect your parents.
Yeah, I shall try.
Don't try, do.
Yeah, she
Not
would be
my decision.
persuade them.
Well, tell
You-
them
you
as
can
well
do
that it
that.
wasn't your decision and just let her come inside with you.
Yeah, okay. No, but if you... Look, we have to disagree to let someone in who will have a vote.
Well,
I try. That's all I can do.
well, we all kind of know that Ilda doesn't really mind if people vote for her to not be there. So it would make sense if she would just follow you inside regardless.
Look, I'll try.
You'll do it.
I
You'll make it
mean,
happen.
Okay. She came from pretty far. You could treat her as a guest.
It's not what I mean.
Very far.
You
even.
cannot point her to door then.
I mean, so did we.
You can keep talking like that all you want. Doesn't change the facts. I'll send.
Anvil was just kind of wishing that Astrid wasn't in there.
I'll send someone your way for the nameless.
All right, we'll meet that person then.
Ilda, will you stay here and wait?
Although, you know, you can kind of come with them. Come with Rondi.
Have fun in there.
You know, when in
Fuck
doubt, just
you
smile and wave.
too.
Arnie waves.
Ah. I love how your family loves each other.
Sorry?
I love how your family loves each other.
Right? We have such a special bond.
Yeah, actually, you guys do. Special in its own way.
Hey. With that, I assume you reconvene with the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Herb isn't there, as well as two of the other people.
Well, fuck.
Herb is an underseer, an under, what is it called? A fucking...
I know the word.
Are you
but I'm
trying
just gonna
to
wait.
represent? Are you trying to reference Sunless Sea?
I think he meant she means submarine.
Yes! That's the word.
There you go. We all live in the yellow
Herb is a submarine.
So yeah, you return to Earth and two of the outlaws not being there.
Well,
Oh no,
So-
where are they?
do you guys want us to summarize first, or explain yourselves, maybe?
Where are the guys?
Where the dudes at?
Where did-
I was building a tent. Last I checked, they were over there.
And now they're gone. How do your eyes that never close miss that?
Herb moves
I will
very
look at the
Copper
slowly.
on his lack of eyelids.
I blink like everyone else.
Doesn't seem like it.
You just never
If I
stared
have my back to
properly
somebody
into his
putting a
eyes.
tent up, I can't see through my back. Can you see through the back of your own head?
If I concentrate very, very hard, I might be able to do that.
You also might set something on fire.
That could also
Okay,
happen.
shut up, you're both pretty.
Cameron.
Anvil actually blushes at that. Just slight flustered, like, what did he just say? Well, whatever.
I'm not into that.
Oh, my heart is broken.
Well, where...
I thought you guys were supposed to watch them.
Yes.
Where are they?
I mean, is Herb
I
taking
do
them
want
for a
to watch
walk,
them.
or...
Where's Herb?
He was talking
Oh, no.
to somebody. I don't know. I thought Ali was watching. I was just trying to make a tent so they could not freeze.
Do I actually buy that?
Goes, huh?
Copper, are
Oh.
are you lying at us?
You can roll insight. I didn't see nothing.
Oh, yes. I actually want to do roll insight.
No, that's what I'm saying. Roll insight.
Let's see.
You can roll a 20. I'm not lying.
That's actually a good roll.
I am an honest tree.
God damn
Aw.
it.
Look how fine my tent is. It's big enough to fit an extra body in there now because I'm pitched it just correctly.
Well, we're kind of like having a problem then.
Yeah, we do.
Agreeing. I understand that Herb alone in snow and cold is a. Oh,
I
my
mean-
God. Please tell me Herb still has the heat thing.
Is Herb? Is he her?
Sorry.
I can't talk. I
It's
can't
okay.
talk.
Okay, breathe and just
The
take your
speech
time.
impediment is strong, and I'm glad for once.
Is he
it's not me.
hibernating? Herb, Are you hibernating? Where are you?
Did he mold earth and go underground again?
Oh my god.
Did it just randomly pop off some magic in
Wait,
him
was that
again
her that
and-
did that, or was that another character? I forgot.
Well,
Did I imagine that?
they saw us come in with 4 people, and now they want to take 4 people, but there's just 2 people. That is gonna be a problem. In any way. That is...
necessarily see you coming.
Huh?
They know they didn't necessarily see you coming.
I mean,
Okay.
Lactose knows, and he also forwarded what you said, so I think
Yeah.
he also forwarded.
Yeah.
that we
Is
are
there
the
any
people.
footprints in the snow? Maybe
I
that
don't
would
know.
determine where Herb went, because his footprints would be very
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Does Herb wear shoes?
No.
Oh, that would be cute though.
Yeah, free.
I wanna
Army of snowmen, y'all can fight me.
I wanna investigate for the footprints.
Investigate.
How heavily is it snowing?
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
I'm investigating for you.
Between the patchy snow coverage under the trees and the general march of people, no.
They all have hats. Each single... Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Where did you get all these hats?
The snow hats.
Oh, that makes sense.
They are distinguished snow hats. Hello?
Okay, they are distinguished snow hats. I'm very sorry.
Distinguished?
Where did you get
That's-
all these pebbles under the snow?
I don't know where, but they are distinguished.
I'm not saying they're not distinguished, I'm just saying, how did you make the face?
I drew them in with my fingers.
The old pokey in the eye hole.
yeah,
Came out wrong.
Not,
Yeah.
that's not a good feeling.
The old pokey in the owl?
Yeah, the person didn't seem to like it.
Does anybody enjoy being poked in the eye?
Me? No.
That implies that somebody gets a kick out of it.
Sure, someone does, you know. You don't ask
I
questions.
really enjoy being kicked between the legs. Why?
Don't ask me, ask them. In any case,
Are the other dudes still there?
yeah, the other 2 are there.
Can we ask them if they saw something, maybe?
Oh, 2 seconds, I'm getting a call.
They would follow. They would follow the general lead laid out by the people and just say, well, you know, didn't really pay attention.
So now we'll just... Well, I mean, we kind of explained the situation, but figuring that also Herb kind of told them about the situation. I mean, I apologize for our decisions, but talking to Ronfi, this was the best option.
Yeah, let's just get it over with, really.
Okay, I'm very happy you understand. Or at least grateful.
Things happen.
So
I mean,
it would...
It's great and all, but we're still 2 people short.
Yeah, but I think it would look better on you guys if we just, like, bring you there instead of you being taken. Then it, like, actually looks even prettier.
Oh. We can do that.
Because then you'll seem even more willing to stand trial.
Makes sense to me.
What do we do, Arne? Divide and conquer? one of us guides these men to the hall, and
Yeah.
the others are gonna look for Herb.
Yeah, that sounds good.
If you were a herb, where would you go? Is there any like farming area?
I mean,
There's farming being done. Of course, not right now.
there's some farms around, but
Just right now, there's no sowing, growing, or harvesting going on because winter.
Maybe to the docks for the boats. I mean, he was kind of eager with his plan before we even went to talk to Rundry.
Is is the boat even here though for that to work?
There's a southern boat out there. It's not yours. There's another one as periodically comes in for trades.
Nothing new.
Arne,
mm,
would you be okay with guiding these men to the hall? Considering this is also more your family matter.
I would be okay with that.
Okay. Then we'll meet back here after all of this is over, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Copper, let's go on an expedition.
Going on a bear hunt.
Well, turtle hunt, but yeah, kinda.
Maybe that's a reference that only makes sense in the UK. It's a cartoon that's on at Christmas a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the area. I will happily follow you.
Yeah, that's great. I got that.
I will get lost.
No worries.
Ali, you gonna be okay minding camp?
I think she and her newly made friends are gonna be fine. Also, I think Capri herself is be right back, so.
My roll 20's lagging a little bit.
No worries. Can I scout or scan for any tracks or traces of Herb and the men?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's investigation, right? Let's see.
Sure, yeah, go investigator.
Investigation, let's go.
Or survival, if that's higher.
Yeah, that is higher. Fuck.
At what bonus do you roll survival?
3.
Yeah. 16.
If Herb wants to hide, Herb hides.
God damn it, you damn turtles.
Yes.
Not necessarily for what you're doing right now, but for the part before that. Could you roll a sneak to me directly, to GM?
Yes. With or without the spell?
With.
Okay. Check.
I mean, you can just roll. I know what bonus applies.
Oh, okay, good. And
Fuck, he has to pass with a trace, right?
Oh.
Fuck.
Amazing.
amazing.
That sounds like a 1. I hope it is.
It'd be funny if it was a 3 to match Arnie.
Yes.
And to read the details of pass without a trace, like come on.
There we go,
But
yeah.
also, I fucking hate pass without a trace. It's just okay, like any spell, bonus ability, or so on that has the formulation "except by magical means" should just leave. Go away. Like I don't like you. But yeah, no, you find no
Damn it.
good way.
So, I don't think he's looking for cabbages because there aren't any. I feel like the
He might try.
yeah. I mean, we could just ask around if somebody saw a turtle. It's all right. I don't know. We could.
Have you seen a turtle with a giant murder chicken on his back?
Yeah.
Hard to miss.
So, what does your gut feeling say? Should a farm or
I mean, I
docks?
think you would avoid major cities. Or I mean,
This
you know
is
what I
the
mean.
most major city for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't walk through the area with population and people to see him. He'd go around it. So, the likelihood of anyone seeing him would be low. Maybe
And
he went to
Well,
try and get some clean water to make tea. Where would he find water?
both as well, I mean, there's snow, like virgin snow everywhere.
Oh,
so
real, yeah.
both as a teaser for you guys and just for up. Your two charges fucking marvel at what you're pulling off. Like holy shit! Like they were expecting. Oh yes, we're hiding out somewhere, and then we are sneaking in at night. And oh the fucking shit! you have a
God. Confirm.
you are up as a man with a plan. I see.
Hey, I gave him a promise.
Aw.
You did. You did most certainly. To kind of deck back to Arne and his two charges. You know, are kind of just coming with you, and it seems like that there's like kind of like a tent settlement that's kind of almost set aside for the nameless. There are some people who are like standing watch, but not really. Like it's not like a prison camp, but there are definitely people keeping an eye out for people that are trying to run away here. And yeah, you're just pretty much, you're just walking there, showing up, and comparatively casually actually saying, "Oh yeah, we're here to stand trial and all of that." It seems that either the guards just between not caring and so on, they don't particularly mind that all of this is happening, but there is, someone is sent running for the Great Hall to inform them that these two have returned.
Arne nods at them. To kind of wish them good luck on the trial, I suppose.
Blacktoes is there, currently taking care of his horse. If you wish to talk with him. And also the other people of the breakout group that were also captures, they're also there among them.
Wait, I'll do that after I go to the toilet.
Wonderful. Back to Anvil and Copper.
I was about to type, but then, so, should I guide the way to any close-by farm? Or, more of the outskirts? Or should we just head straight to the docks and maybe catch them there?
I feel so bad for the rest of the group right now.
I mean, I don't think it's in Herb's nature to... Whoa.
Here again.
All of the duplications going on here, what the hell?
We need an army for
No,
this, apparently.
while you were gone, I just continued. Well, I used copy and paste to continue the practice of building an army of snowmen.
Oh god.
I like how some of them are just getting slowly more and more.
Yeah.
What was the question?
What did I miss?
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's in Herb's nature to be, I don't think inconspicuous is the word I want. Like, it's not in his nature to like to go behind our back and like be, well, like Livia.
Well, but then there's also him not wanting to go behind other people's backs, and Arne and I were kind of like put in a position where we had to make amends, and you know.
But how would he know that? I mean, he was here with us. Like, he wouldn't have known what you said.
Oh yeah, right. Fuck. Sorry. Oh, this is so confusing. I mean,
Role-playing!
but you were wait, out of character real quick. You were here. Erp was like translating to you guys what was happening over
No,
there.
Herb wasn't telling us what was going on.
Up just
don't
suddenly
know that.
said, Up just suddenly said, guys, I'm pretty fucking sure that this is not working out for you. I'm sorry, they're planning to come get you. Not in that kind of voice, because Up doesn't speak like that, of course.
Yeah, but didn't Copper or Ali hear him say that?
No, because I was away on
You don't
like
have to answer that. You don't have to answer that because she doesn't get to
no,
answer
I
the
just
question.
for clarification for like Slayer, like me and Ali were off on one side making tent and building 1,000 fucking snowmen, and Herb and like the rest of like the outcasts were on the other side, like with a big gap in between the two.
Oh.
They were busy. They were
And
busy with
even
important.
if I were to hear that, you don't know.
Fuck you.
Ali just got snow in her ears.
That sounds terrible.
It's just me and my distinguished snow people who will not kill each other because they can.
The idea that you're sitting there with your snowman around a snow table, and are basically.
I'm having a snowman tea party.
Yes, exactly.
Let it be known.
Did you say snowman or snowmad?
Both.
Snow people. I'm sorry.
No,
Snow
so I guess like a Mad Hatter's tea party was the bit I was getting at.
Oh yes, this is getting better and better.
Just someone steps in.
Where's the cat that can like go invisible and fly about as it wants?
For only $14.99.
Damn, that's what we should have asked for at the magical, like, ridiculous shop. We were in the...
You have a flying cat that is, somewhere between creepy and sarcastic.
Legba.
Can I introduce you to our kind DM, Mr. Mickey?
What? What? Somewhere between creepy and sarcastic? Me? Never!
Never!
Well, for a minute you meant the cat part.
I can neither confirm nor deny belonging to the Fedile family.
This is taking a strange turn.
Yeah, because
Fedile, also good German movie.
I did. Is that movie with the cats?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's still on my watch list. I have it still like in my favorites.
Again, I don't. At your own leisure. But of course. So what are you? It's not a very nice movie.
It's not nice, it's quite mean.
It's kind of fucked up,
Still
dude.
better than the live-action Cats musical film.
Well, it's also very disturbing, but in a different way.
Yeah, because there's Gordon's in it.
But of course,
Moving on.
Unwell Copper, are you? What's your plan? Or are you just like walking around and let's try to find giant turtle friend.
I guess that is like at least
Turtle
what we're
friend,
doing.
Very good.
Yeah, that is. I think the least we're doing while like trying to come up with a plan. We're just like walking around, trying to find her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm banking on Anvil knowing her better than I do, and knowing where we are better than I do, and I'm just like the muscle.
this is yeah, I think that is the gist of it. I'm trying to
Okay.
come up with a plan while I'm walking around and pretending I have a
Roll.
plan.
Roll
I
me
believe you have a plan.
investigation or perception.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Oh,
If I'm
Investigation.
helping, do you have advantage?
Yeah, roll investigation as well. Let's
My
go for
investigation's bad.
no, not your investigation. Anvil can roll again. You are
Oh.
helping. She's the main muscle, so she can
so
both do
perception
and invest.
oh shit.
You have done perception. You've done invest. You know,
Perception's better.
you know, you think you had a chance.
No, I never knew I had a chance. I never thought. I knew I didn't have a chance. That's the word.
Mhm. So, Anne,
Yes.
you doing anything?
I mean, seeing Galactos, he might actually talk to him a bit then.
Mhm. Because we are just, you know, in population centers, this party is just fucking allergic to not splitting itself. It's at the first chance. Woo! But no, it's fine. It's fine. You know, if you,
This
you
is where
want
we
to,
die.
unlikely. Only if you try. So if you want to speak with Lactose, you can.
I mean, I don't want to, but I thought, like, oh.
You can again. Like it's your character's choice. Woo!
Okay. Well, he is gonna talk to him regardless. He's gonna approach him and tell him that 2 of the men are heading for trial voluntarily right now. Well, they're being kept, but no.
Hey, I noticed.
Oh. That's it, TM.
That's it. Okay. Like he's, like I said, like he's kind of busy with his horse. Like he's not
Yeah.
looking at you or anything. You know, he reacts fast enough, but you know he's
Mm-hmm.
doing his thing.
I mean, I figured I should let you know, and I hope they get a fair trial.
I hope I do too.
Mm.
So, fair.
Yeah.
Not sure what they're planning to judge us on. Yeah. How they're gonna make that decision.
I don't know. I've had heard some of the options that they're considering.
Hmm.
It's either restitution,
I can imagine.
execution, or just leave leave of exile.
Yeah. Yeah. So is the interesting bit. On what? Some of us have worse reputation than others.
I do agree.
Yeah.
So, what kind
like-
of?
They like to
punishment?
accuse Ashen of burning families.
Mm-hmm.
Only ever saw her burning 2 people, and they had it coming.
I mean, is it really that bad then if it was self-defense, maybe, or?
I wouldn't call those 2 self-defense.
Oh
But
no,
you know,
I
they had
think
it
yeah.
coming.
I just remembered. So, what are you hoping for?
Red Dead Redemption.
I don't know. 3 goats and a patch of dirt?
Sounds reasonable to me. Sounds pretty good.
Not likely though. I'd like to stay here if I can.
Hmm.
Make the best of what I have left.
I spilled ice cream on my keyboard.
You
I
are
mean,
just full of food-related mishaps today.
Yep.
It's just one of those days. Nothing can go right.
just one of those days.
No. I'm issuing an official Dread Dust ban.
I mean, seeing you fulfilled your pledge.
Right.
Maybe they will take that into account.
Ah, hope so.
Well, I wish you the best for the trial. And Arne extends his hand for a handshake.
Turns around. Just take it. Just, looks at it, looks back to you. Say, Arne Andersson.
Mm. Yes.
Were you nameless? What would they call you?
Probably a dumbass, really.
They don't call you that already.
Oh my
He kind of smiles and just says,
Thanks, Marin. That's a really fucking funny answer.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
That has to be the next quote in the quote channel.
Yeah, okay, yeah, please someone. But yeah, not Arne, Black Toe smiles at that, but just says, I don't think that's unique enough to get a name for.
Yeah. It shouldn't be a character trait now. I don't know. I wish. Maybe. I hope I will never have to think about that. But then again, I've also.
Folks here have started thinking about it.
Oh, really?
Names for everyone, really. You know?
Tell me.
Unsure for you.
Well, I kind of need to know right now.
Look, it started out with your father.
Oh no.
Some of the lads, after this structure collapsed, started calling him the Black.
The black?
Yeah.
Why the black?
Because he's a bastard. Because he doesn't keep his word.
Oh,
Because he
fair
has
enough.
black intentions. A black heart.
That seems very fitting. I have to agree. Yeah, I can see why.
And from there it just became a thing. Now everyone gets names. Nameless or not.
Hmm.
Dharma Golden. Yari the Stern. Goes on and on. Oh.
Oh.
Just something they
Hmm.
have started doing.
So, what about mine?
Like, I didn't ask because we had any great ideas.
Oh.
Arna the Small doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it?
No, I don't like to think that they're pretty small.
I don't know. Names just seem to happen for most of us,
Hmm.
I guess. Then I kind of, he extends his hand for a handshake.
Arnie
Go out,
grabs it and shakes it.
go out there and earn a name.
I will do that. Who knows? Maybe one day I will come visit you and your sheep.
Maybe I'll have some. So, And with that, okay, you're all having fun. No tea party. Okay, this is all. The small dumbass. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Right?
I
I thought so.
No, god damn it. Let's do it to that person. They would also tell you that, that apparently tomorrow they hope to judge some of them, but as part of their agenda. But it will be a process, since they have been guaranteed individual judgment and not judgment as a group. So they will individually stand in the hall.
Good at least.
But yeah. Unless anyone has anything they wish to do, people they wish to talk to, either in the abstract or in direct roleplay.
Hmm.
Setting up a tea party.
I think Copper and I are just trying to find any traces of herb at the farm.
Nah. Nah, not really.
Damn it. Docs it is then.
Up is the person with a plan.
God damn it.
So, that all being done and dusted, yes, okay. Let's go a bit of a wider abstract.
Mhm.
Do any of you have a plan other that, Herb does his herb thing and waiting for your ship?
I mean, the other plan we had was going to the docks if we didn't see him at a farm.
Yeah.
At the farm.
Yeah, okay. So your writer plan is just searching for Herb.
Yeah.
But nothing else, nothing.
Other than maybe saying to Ali if she wants to get a present from Land of Snow for someone who's not being able to enjoy Land of Snow, maybe. I have no plan.
Mm-hmm. Does Ali wish to get a present from Land of Snow?
Certainly. I completely forgot what it was, but
I don't think there is. Like, you'd have to, like, it would just what do you want? Do you want a traditional Nolf painted shield? I don't know. What do you have in mind?
You could magically freeze a snowflake and give like an unmeltable snowflake to her.
or something like a memento, like something you could wear on a necklace.
The necklace? They
You
don't.
get you could get like a lovely like warm fur jacket for when like sailing through this area.
Yeah.
They don't have, in terms of like necklace or something. What, like, most of their metal and gem jewelry is imported, but what they do sometimes find on the shore and make native jewelry out of would be ember. So an ember pendant or something like that would definitely be something that you could purchase.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, an ember pendant. Okay, let me just quickly.
Whoops.
So, but other than that,
I guess does the search party complete their search?
I assume so.
I mean, to a degree, we don't find what we're looking for, but we do finish looking.
Yeah, I mean, I think we either stay at the docks and wait there, or we head back and tell everyone that we haven't found her yet. And I'm guessing Arne is back
Yeah, Arne's
eventually,
finished.
so yeah. So I think best guess is just, I don't know.
Meet up and stay somewhere and wait for the boat.
Yeah. Well, I think we wait for the boat, but we also kind of have to wait for the trials to pass because we offered them our ship.
For the amber jewelry. Okay, names. I don't seem to be at my height today. 3 silver. It's not desperately expensive in conversion, because it's not a desperately rich area. Well, yes, 3 silver for the amber jewelry. It's a small, relatively roughly shaped, but it's amber kind of polished into a rough roughly fish shape. Ah!
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm great at talking.
It's like a pendant for a.
Yeah, like it's basically like where in allusion to the eye holes, to the eyeballs, it has like a part through it, so you can thread like a leather band or a thread or something through there, so you can wear it.
So Ellie does buy that, and she puts her fingers together and she draws like a circle, connects it again to make a little string of light for the necklace.
Can do that.
Now I can. Fuck you.
With the power of love.
To spontaneously and permanently manifest items using magic isn't something to do lightly.
Just give me 2 seconds, because this fucking music is absolutely nuts.
On your end or on mine?
My end.
Okay,
my
yeah,
neighbors.
very good. Oh, your neighbors. Oh, fuck them. Okay. Good noises. Brat. But. Oh god, there are snow people. Why is there snow people up
Close
here?
the window. I'm back again.
Okay, no, I
Do
just
we
found.
know when the boat will be coming back?
They said they would show up at least once a week. Giving
And
that
yeah, just meant like, do we know how long it's been?
I suppose you could ask people, hey, that ship, when has it been here last? Which would give you a rough idea. Then, yes, of course. And the name was The Nutshell. I forgot.
Oh,
I
yeah, right.
forgot.
The nutshell, indeed.
So, are you asking, listening around?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that ship. Okay. Somebody put way too much effort in very fine drawings for the cell.
I'm sorry.
Very sorry! Ah! But no, yes, if you ask around, you would see that they were here 4 days ago
So 3 more days.
and brought in some iron wares. Yeah. So 3 days maybe shorter, depending on where they come. But unless there's anything else to do, I think we can tick over the day. And
One more day for Unwell.
Yay!
one more day for Unwell. And also, are you doing anything on this day? Are you just hanging about? Are you trying to?
I mean, just walking around as well, trying to see if we can at least catch a glimpse of Herb. Catch a glimpse of Herb.
Okay, you're still trying to find Herb.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
our
give
buddy
me
just
another-
gone, you know.
Do another investigation roll.
Oh wait.
Somebody's having a lot of fun in that prison.
Yes, I felt like they needed bunk beds as well. Investigation, right?
Yep,
Either investigation or perception, or just straight investigation.
just investigation.
God damn it.
Investigate.
You are great at what you're doing.
I'm way too tired for this shit.
I kind of wish you rolled high. you
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
Can I
Me too.
also look for her?
Yes, you can.
Face
My
cover.
investigations isn't gonna
You're
be any better,
taller.
but I would
You can
try.
see.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
No, still nothing.
It's better, but
Arne.
it's +5 on
Oh.
nature. Why can I never?
Okay, are we just rolling for investigation now?
No, I'm joking.
Arne, pay attention.
Trying!
No, like he just Arnie was just completing your 3 in a hug, so now it's an 8.
Aw, that's cute.
That's adorable.
Aw. Yeah.
She just was intentional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Anvil will like share her occasional worries about Herb, mostly just only towards Arne. It's like a
So,
quiet murmur.
towards the evening, Copper, having the highest investigation, I will just choose Copper for this, will spy a ship in the distance that may very well be the Nutshell,
Oh.
slowly bounding in.
I try and find Arnwell and notify them of the ship.
That's good news.
Yeah, because that may be
Ellie is
enough
very, 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 very excited.
naturally. But I thought it might draw her about more than bundling, bouncing
Mm.
baby energy from Ali.
Herb is a tremendous lad, that's all I have to say. What an absolute lad.
Now the question is, did Ali manage to wrap her
Distinguished
present?
gentlemen!
He's also a distinguished gentleman, that's true. Much like your snowman.
Ali, did you manage to wrap the present?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know!
I also don't know.
I don't know, it's
Let's
something
say- Let's just say that I have.
wonderful.
Then it gets to be a surprise as well as a treat.
Yeah.
I mean, Unwell, it's up.
No.
When has the first one ever been true? When has the second one? No, when has the first one ever not been true? When has the second one ever been true?
I mean, me as a player knows that Anvil is just full on anxiety mode right now.
It's very good for her. A bit of anxiety clears the mind.
Yes. As long as she's not gonna do any magic, we're good.
Also, yes, the trials of the people start to begin. Ilda kind of comes to you and says that it seems that Randy told her to tell Arde that Randy thinks Randy has a pretty good grasp on the situation to get on, especially on the people on which pretty much nothing can be proven because it has either happened so long ago, what happens to people that aren't here or stuff, to get them at least exile.
Ooh.
She thinks she might be able to do that. But Ilda also complains that now that she has been officially kind of semi-officially made the representative in the High Hall for the Northern Nolf, that now she's no longer allowed to be that outwardly disrespectful, and she thinks that's insulting to her.
Aw.
I understand
You're
that.
not allowed to be yourself, dear. That's why you're allowed in.
That's
Yeah.
great.
So let me do some hidden rolls to. I.
That's not concerning at all.
Okay. So, are you? Oh God! Now they're cats.
There's a turtle!
No, there's no cats and a snow turtle. Distinguished snow tea with snow leaves.
To be fair, snow tea sounds pretty good.
But at the side entrance, like there's kind of like a procession going on, like at the side entrance to the Grand Hall, where a lot of the nameless, even the one that aren't supposed to have their trial today, are just kind of, they're standard. They have made a fire. They are just sitting there. And I think it's just kind of, sending their people in and waiting for the judgment and see what happens to them. Given pride of place is lactose, and a few people were like, kind of around to take the information in as they come out. Lactose is given restitution,
Ooh, nice.
it seems. But like there's like they open the door and then they ask this question, like clearly wanting other people to hear. And Randy leading the procession, like after the doors open, ask him, and so I ask you, as a Nolf to a Nolf, what is your name?
Oh, Nana, what's my name?
I just, lactose will do just fine. Rejecting to make a new name.
Lactose for eternity.
From the other two friends that went with you to await their judgment, the mustached guy, apparently called Laughter, is granted restitution. Actually, by the way, like Arne, if you want to be in the hall while this happens,
I want to be in a hall
you
where it
have
happens.
the right to be there.
I
You
want to be in
probably.
the room where it happens.
I was
The
about
room
to
where
do
it
the
happens.
same
The room
thing.
where it happens.
I was about
That's why
to
you need to remember to remove the draw tool before you move.
Yeah.
Okay, like basically, Arne is there and Ilda is there, and both of them could bring someone who doesn't technically have a right to be there in with them. So if you want to, you could bring in like Arne and 3 people and 2 people.
And well, get your ass in here, boy. Girl, sorry.
whatever.
You just assume.
Distinguished gentlemen.
Distinguished mental elves.
Animal is gonna be in the room where it happens.
The room where it happens. The
Ellie
room
kind
where
of
it happens.
pulls at Arne's clothes and she asks specifically what that means.
It means that they can live here again. And wait, no, they can. Wait,
Restitution is they don't have
Yeah.
a family anymore, like they don't
Yeah.
need to, but they are Nolf.
yeah.
They can live here again. They have all the rights of a Nolf. They can, they can take guest right again. They can give guest right again.
Mm-hmm.
They're being, reestablished.
Yeah.
And yeah, because now I should have asked it. Oh fuck it, because then I could have gone through kind of the procedure. But the procedure actually goes fairly quickly for a lot of these people because again, like they might have been outlawed for a decade for more. Lactose was apparently outlawed for 33 years.
Jesus.
Eh. So the process is pretty much they get stood before the High Court for the High Court for the High Table. Randy, as the speaker, asks them who they are and why they have lost their name. They tell their story as it happens. Then they ask them if anyone here would like to speak on who stands before them. But most of the time it's just no, because they live in the mountains. I don't know anything about them. Now, yeah, in terms of him, then it's just, then a vote is taken. For, basically the vote is taken first on whether they think it is right and good that this man has no name. And if the votes come in no, then restitution happens.
Nice.
But, so, we have them. We have the man called Laughter, who, when asked about this, about, as an elf to Nolf, what shall I call you? Says that while it's not his original name, he think he'd like to be called Lars. Yes, that's okay then. Lars, the son of no one. But
Oh, she coming.
let's not talk. White Eyes might notice that I made a mistake on the last one. But yes, because people apparently have built an emotional connection to her. Ashen Widow.
Yes! Let's go!
Hey, we love our psychopaths.
Yeah, that's us too. And how have you lost your name? Just kind of stands there a bit, looks around, turns around, looks into the fire. Apparently, through some magical means, seems to levitate up a lump of coal that's burning. Well, embering. Smoldering. Very precise. Doesn't matter. Slinner kind of talks about that sometimes there's cause to defend oneself.
Ellie
And-
nudges Anvil and she goes, "She's like you."
Sometimes you don't have the chance to defend yourself in the moment. Is it right to defend yourself after it has happened? Or is that just vengeance? And really, without elaborating too much on that, she says that yes, when I was younger, I took vengeance. And I regret not a moment of it.
Tragic.
Which kind of has the room in a silence for a moment, unless any of you wish to interrupt the silence.
Ellie again nudges Anvil and she goes, "Okay, maybe not completely like you."
Well, thank you.
Well, it depends how much Arnie pisses her off, I suppose.
Please don't burn me. Please.
Okay, I have to say,
I would never.
looking at the meme thing, Sparkly Sparkly Boom Man, that's not as great. But I do see fucking mushroom clouds in the related gifts, which I find very good. Because massive explosive destruction is of course wonderful.
It's a great episode.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Last Airbender. Haha. Nothing to be proud of. All I hear about it is good. With that, Randy then eventually breaks the silence, asking what she has asked before. Whether anyone would like to speak on the matter.
Ellie opens her mouth but closes it again.
Then a person both Anvil and Arne would know, Yeeked, a very, very old woman, sitting here. I'm tired of all this, Never wanted to sit here, listen to people's story, and decide whether I believe them or not. Tia, I don't need to believe them or not. She told her story, and she agreed with this story. Vengeance? There's no cause to burn a man's house. I think we can all agree. And there's, murmurs and nods going around. I think we can all agree on that.
No.
Are you trying to tell me that's not Chris Hemsworth?
Oh, fucking no, mate! I don't
It
know who that
does.
is. I don't know who that is.
It does. Oh my god.
Do I have to
Oh.
delete? Do I have to delete
No.
that person now to not
Let-
distract you people?
Let us simp.
Okay, so I need to do this, right?
No!
This is the correct answer, right?
Yes. This is perfect.
I
Can
mean,
you
if-
not just sit here?
I'll give you the full art in a moment. And yeah. Beacon stops and hands it back over to the table. Randy says then whether people believe that this woman was judged rightly. She lost her name rightly. And generally speaking, like, the hands go up. Universally. Almost universally.
I guess us not doing it kind of stand out.
You stand a bit out.
Sorry, I was
Being
memeing.
mute?
I was memeing. What are we raising our hands for?
We're not raising them, but we're standing out.
Basically, after that's being said, now Randy has asked whether the people of the Great Hall think that this person lost her name rightly. And most people raise their hand, signaling yes, they agree that this person should not be restituted.
Ellie crosses her arms.
This, by the way, Unwell includes Astrid. It does not include Heimka, notably.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, if there's any eye contact with them, I nod at Heimka.
No, like Heimka is has her eyes focused in the front, like she's following it very intently.
What about Astrid?
Astrid is kind of, at times looking around, taking in other people's opinion on the matter.
Any reactions to us not raising our hands?
Not really.
Okay.
Just kind of looking over you, like stopping for a moment on everyone to take them in. And waiting for a moment then. And Randy starts to speak. Born to the north, you are no longer one of us. Leave us be and leave us in peace. But, it's just kind of silence. Everyone's just kind of looking at her.
She got exiled.
Ashen looks around. Just kind of, at everyone. And takes a long and slow march out of the hall.
Ali follows her with big eyes, but she does not exactly know what to do because she still doesn't know the entire story.
Mm-hmm. Do you follow her out of the building?
No, just looking at her.
Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of, didn't really have too much of a reaction to most people, but yes, it is actually, some of the more bitter stories. Generally speaking, because, she basically, straight up said, yeah, I murdered someone in vengeance, fucking, what you gonna do about it? And apparently that didn't, people didn't respect that too much.
I did.
Nobody liked that. No, everyone disliked that. That's the
But mostly, people, seem to be fairly sympathetic to giving people a second chance. But after a while, after some of the nameless has been heard on, someone is called up to stand who is very, slightly confused and a bit indignant about being called to stand. As Randy calls for Ander Skarlingsson to stand judgment.
Who was that again?
Arne's
Arne's
father.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
My jaw just
I'm
dropped.
Arne's Arne is shitting his pants right now.
He's kind of confused about this happening. And kind of like as he leaves from his table, like he sends a poisonous look to your mother.
Alia
Ooh.
again starts nudging, and she pulls at Arne's sleeve again, and she whispers like, "Can they just do that?"
They sure fucking can, apparently, holy shit. Arne just looks like he steps a bit closer and he just looks in disbelief at what's happening.
And Will kind of like grabs his shoulder to like make sure that he doesn't walk further.
No.
No, just making sure, like, just letting him know that she's there.
Ander Skarlingsson, tell us, what have you done to stand here before us?
The guy's gonna be like, "I don't fucking know."
Yeah, kind of, I've made myself guilty of no crimes,
Aha! Call it.
and there's, for some people, there's going to be a murmur, a bit of like disbelief, kind of. Just... All I wanted was for the best, as I saw it, for everyone. Yes, I broke traditions. But so have you in this high hall broke tradition, as something like this high hall has never met before, has it? You all accept that traditions might need to change at times. Or might need to be broken in a single situation. And I presume that is why I stand here. Would anyone like to speak on the manner of Ander Skarlingsson?
Ali again nudges Arne.
Arne just stands there just fucking speechless, like.
She looks at him and she shrugs like, "You don't want to?" Gives a
After-
little face.
After a short break, Glama stands up. Ander, my boy. I remember when we were both young. I do. But I guess we're not here for me to reminisce about old friends. You brought Nameless into your house. Yes. That is a fact. I think we can all acknowledge. Not a deep crime, perhaps. But you did not restore them. Did you? You did not ask them to give themselves a name. You just took them as nameless, in infamy. That's, well, a break of tradition at the very least. But, you can kind of read the room. Like, nobody really likes Ander, really. But like, people are kind of like bored with Glama just taking too much time. It is just kind of, Glama can kind of read the room and says, Well, your breaking of traditions is significant and deserves to be discussed at the very least. And then he sits back down again, slightly disgruntled that nobody would like to hear him talk. Ratgast, the leather worker, stands up. Ander, I don't care about your clans or your plans. But you told the men in their own house what to do. And if that's not a sin, I don't know what is.
These people are fucking crazy.
And sits back down. Your mother, Ingeborg,
Mhm.
is just fatigued, like clawing at her cup. Like very like high tension.
Ooh. I shoot a quick glance at her.
Yeah, Randy stands back up again. I believe you when you speak of your intentions. I believe you on many things. But that does not diminish your crimes or the dangers you pose. Just kind of like before she even really finishes the statement, like kind of slightly interrupts the end there. You are my daughter, my child. How could you? And just kind of tries to like also like interrupt him, speak over him.
Ooh.
Therefore, your name will be taken in honor. As always.
But you have to get the fuck out of here, bro.
But the high chairs have decided, and it will ask the High Hall for approval to banish you from Null for a period of 10 years. So you may find something dear to you in the south, perhaps. All those in agreement, please raise your hands.
Ali really slowly looks over to Arne.
Arne just takes in what is going on, but he does slowly raise his hand.
Anvil follows him. And with the power of love, we raise both our hands holding each other. I'm kidding.
Like the fucking Hunger Games. No!
I'm kidding. No, I raised the other hand.
And you
still
take
holding his.
-2 psychic damage. For that reference. Hilda also raises her hand. Some, slowly. The majority on the high chairs raise their hands. His old table, they don't. Radgast does. Some of the people here. When Ingeborg starts to raise her hand, there is a slight murmur. In the sense of, you're condemning your husband. I know you don't like each other, but that's still a bit gauche.
Oof.
Oh, it's fine when your son disowns you, but when your wife that you've like been separated from disowns you, that's a whole different problem.
Then it is decided. You may keep your wealth. I do believe you're rich enough to buy your own passage. Just kind of, looks around, stares at the hands up in disbelief. Well, this is just things I get. Well, not much to be done about it then. Just remember, every time you wish to do something right, people might afterwards decide that it was wrong.
You never knew what right was from wrong. What are you talking about?
Just, he doesn't stop in his step to even. He glances at you as you say that, but he doesn't like openly acknowledge you, and just marches out.
Artist's blood is boiling.
Like, kind of as you look after him, there's a moment where Randy tries to build eye contact with you.
Um,
And Randy looks pale, Randy looks bitter. Like, Randy is full of tension. But like, kind of,
Mhm.
tries to. It's hard to see, but it's like this weird, like, determined face, not to you.
Mhm.
Stands up and says, Ingeborg Ulanddotter, I ask you to stand before the High Hall.
Wait.
And your mother!
Oh
looks
my
like she got
God.
punched in the gut.
This is the I was not expecting.
No.
And kind of, as she walks up there, what is the meaning of this, child? It seems like, if you take a look around and take in people, there's definitely people around, like, there's people around that were surprised, but there's definitely people in this hall that also weren't surprised. Some of your father's partisans, some of the people that didn't raise their hand, like, seem composed to not have, like, almost known about this, at least. The High Hall asked you to tell your side of the story, Mother. My side of the story? What story? I stood for what we stood for. I stood for what we are. I stood for family and clan and tribe and Nolf. Against a person you just judged guilty. By what right would you accuse me of any wrongdoing when you, by your own judgment, agreed with me that he was going too far? Would anyone like to speak on the matter?
Again, Ali nudges Arne.
Arne does step forward this time.
Okay. Eyes turn towards you.
I thought that we were doing this to unite. I know we had our differences, but I don't think she is. I don't think she's in the wrong for. I don't know, what is she standing here for?
Then I shall speak on the matter. Ingeborg, is it not true that you abandoned your house and clan, fled to where it was not yours, and called on steel, on armed men, on weapons, to be levied against your house, your clan, and your tribe. But Ichabod just kind of like looks at Randy, just, like steel-eyed, like, okay, are we doing this, Randy? Are we?
Oh boy.
Is this really where we are going? You called on weapons to fight, Nulf to Nulf. You did not consult your clan, you did not consult your tribe. And you raised these arms against your own family. Is this not true? That's kind of with a bit of an... Of course it's true, child! I did what I had to. I did what anyone would. Anyone with enough respect to its name to know what the word means. Very well. I would like to ask the hall whether it agrees that Ingeborg Urensdottir acted honorably. And hands start raising.
Arnie keeps his hands down firmly.
So does Anvil.
Ali just stands there with arms crossed. She doesn't feel like it's her place to vote.
And Margaret for raised hands. This is decently unsurprising because that was the table where your father was sitting. Astrid raises.
The North will remember.
Even Astrid. Shit. Anvil just makes fierce eye contact with Astrid. Like, as if her eyes are like questioning her reasonings. Like, why?
But she did raise her hand, right?
Yeah, she does.
Astrid rose her hand, yes.
And that's why Anvil is confused.
So.
Huh? But you raised your hand as well, right?
No.
Or am I going?
No.
No. They're currently raising to condemn.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, that went completely off my head. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay. We just, oh, fucking god. Ah! You know, should have probably took a fucking tally, shouldn't I? Okay. the fuck? Like, I'm not sure this was planned, but okay, we discount the armed guards. They are just here to guard. We discount Ali because she is not a named Nolf. And I think if we discount all of those people, we actually come to 11 to 13.
In our
Against.
against.
Which means that technically, like, if any one of you three people here, Hilda, Arne, and Anvil, wish to condemn, they could make that decision.
No.
Nope, nope, nope.
Okay.
Arne is still angry seeing all the hands in the air.
And so you shall stand.
With that, we can do like a typical teen drama cliffhanger of what will happen.
I mean, that's basically, yeah, Randy just pretty much says that, and thus this meeting closes and arranges, when everyone shall meet again at sunrise. I mean, oh god, what did I do? If anyone, I guess the one scene I might want to have in the moment is, Unreal, do you want to confront Astrid?
I don't know how would I approach that appropriately. I mean, I don't think she will confront her right now here in the hall, but maybe once outside.
Okay, because
Might we save that for a next session then? Because if we're gonna do
Yeah.
a roleplay of that, we're gonna take another half an hour. Because
No,
I want to give Yuki the chance to build character on that. Because I feel like that's a conversation. Yeah.
No, that's definitely. I was,
take a while.
if that was a conversation that happens right here, right now, I would like to do it today. But since there's like a natural breaking point now, and thus we close. Thank you, everyone, for the legal system.
Session.
The legal system of a pre-legalism society. It's great.
Who voted that person stinky?
Yeah. We get all the clan leaders and respected people together, and then we just decide what's going on. Look, guys, this is.
You know what you have been accidentally referencing a lot.
I don't know.
An
Tell me.
episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Dude, this is just fucking okay.
To the people, the episode where they're in Xing, and the guy says, "Oh, that's why it's called justice, because I speak justice." Something. Oh no, because it's just us. That's what he says. And that sentence has been in my head for like half of this session.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope you can suffer me talking tribal legalism.
It is fun.
Not the word I would
Also,
use.
Herb is a fucking Herb is like, you don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna say, like, Herb is, if we're gonna start like a D&D heist movie, like, Herb is a fucking champ, mate. Like, Herb can do Ocean's 11 on its own.
It's been a much better movie.
I'm really looking forward to the session where we come out of hiding.
I'm really looking forward to the session where Herb just gets told off like no end. Because it's the same session.
It's the same session. We have that. We have the union with the ship. I presume, given how much some people reacted to Ashen, that you're basically saying, "Hey, would you like to stay on our ship?
Please don't burn it down."
Just be sassy at people every now and then. That's all we want from you."
To be fair, I also kind of want to see the reaction between the sister and the mother after that ridiculous call out. Like, oh my god, the tension in that family is like multiplying every second.
But yeah, they don't. You know,
I'm
I,
kinda...
I think Grandy will live in her own house in the future.
Yeah.
Alright. Guys, for the 31st, I don't think I'll be here because that's the day before I go on vacation, and I plan to be away on that day as well. And then I'm in Spain for 2 weeks. So we are having a little bit of a problem here.
Why do you
Uh,
want to take away Ali from us?
I'm sorry!
Why-
Ali's going on a vacation.
With Aura?
to Spain. Yes.
With that being the case, God, wait.
Give me
Next
one.
week. Are there any dreadful objections to next week? I don't recall.
Yes, that's my week.
Yeah, that's
my
Marin's
birthday.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Really can't
I'll
go.
be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna close off stream so I can like focus fully on this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I mean with
Okay. So as you heard, we're kind of discussing dates still. So I will let you guys know in the chat. I really appreciate everyone in here. Thank you, Samari, for the subscription. If the schedules changes, I'll let you guys know. If not, then the next one is going to be the 31st, and the other one the 14th. If shit changes, I will let you guys know. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys in the future. I want to turn up this screen for a bit, and until next time, bye bye.